Okay, welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. We've got a group of people here in front of this. Greetings, citizen. What's going on here? The totalitarian Captain Wheeler has some noble orcs who are striking for their rights trapped inside this factory. Captain Wheeler, what can you tell me of him? He's the captain of the Tarantian Guard. He believes the orcs aren't fit to live, let alone have any rights. That's what this is all about. All the orcs want the right to unionize. I'm trying to keep this from deteriorating into, well, what happened last time. What happened last time? Yes! I think I've started the unionization process. It was a massacre. Captain Wheeler mowed down protesters with a mechanized gun. It was horrible. I suppose that's why they chose to hold up in the factory this time instead of protesting in the open. For Wheeler to get inside, he'd have to sacrifice some men, and that would look bad for him. What happened to Wheeler after he killed the protesters? Nothing. Someone on the council actually wanted to give him a medal. Shocking. Yes, it is, and what's more, I feel it's directly responsible for the situation that's arisen today. Why is that? Orcs feel they have to do things like this to draw attention to their plight. They feel that they cannot affect any change through political ends when they're seen as expendable beasts. It's all the more pity, as Mr. Throg could have been just the man we're looking for. Mr. Throg, the man you're looking for? Don Throg is the leader of the orcs because he has human blood. We can make a case for his right to unionize before the council. There's never been a case to determine the rights of a half-orc under law. Okay. If a half-orc can pass for human, then they usually keep their head down so that others won't think of them as orcs. And if they look like orcs, well, I see, so Mr. Throg appears to be human. He is unique in that his features have a distinctive orcish cast among them, but instead of making him the dumb brute, it actually gives him somewhat of an appearance of a swarthy rogue. I've never met a half-orc with the charisma he has. Oh yeah? Or near anyone else for that matter. So what can be done about the situation? Don Throg must be convinced to give up this foolishness and work with us. This way his chosen leads to death. Captain Wheeler will not let him leave that building alive if given the choice, so the choice must not be his to make. Mr. Throg needs to slip out in the night, be certain that he may live to fight again another day. Why don't you go in there and propose your plan to him? Because as a council member, I represent the establishment of which is holding him down. He will not speak with me. A half-orc such as you, however, could easily gain his ear. Okay, I'll speak with him for you. What do I need to do? Simply go in there and propose my plan to him. I'm certain he'll listen to you. They've locked themselves inside, but I've convinced the owner to give me a key. I'll return after I convince him. Let me guess, you're Wheeler. Have a nice chat with old Babcock, did you? Convince you the poor orcs need our understanding? I'm helping them put an end to the situation. You do what you want, but if I get the chance, I'm killing Throg. I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to go through the main door. Come on, game. Okay, I guess I can't go through the main door because that door is very much still locked. Alright, I can't go through the back door. That's fine. Who are you? What do you do here? Will I send you? Speak or I kill you. I'm here to speak with Mr. Throg to help you. He isn't back. If you try anything, you'll be dead. Absolutely. Yes, you need me? No, but I will definitely need to speak with Don Throg. This dark, brooding figure slowly turns to face you. His brutish features somehow accentuate his noble stature rather than detract from it as one would expect. So, they finally have sent someone to kill me, have they? No, I'm here to join your cause. Yeah. What? I believe that you want to throw in with these orcs? I am half-orc after all. I know, but most half-orcs try to stay far away from full orcs as possible. Shame to their heritage. Hurts me to see someone who's willing to be looked down upon with the rest of us. What is your plan? Sadly, there's not much of one. I'd hoped to negotiate quietly with the owner. Perhaps build some sort of understanding between us. But he had heard too much about the bile spewed by the hate-mongers when ran when he saw me. Unfortunately, Wheeler was nearby and showed up with his guards, turning this into another incident. Well, Mr. Babcock has an idea he would like you to consider. Luckily, I did save before this. Babcock? What does he want? He's telling you can gain rights to the system? Yes, he's invited us away from you to gain the right to unionize. Why should I listen to them? Or you, for that matter. Well, he is a good man who only wants to help you. He's a weak-willed do-gooder who has chosen us as his latest cause. He is not a man who commands respect, and I tire of his worthless plans. As a council member, he has the respect of the courts. He can't be serious. The courts are all against us. They make new laws daily to keep us repressed. I've had enough of your dribbling. As a matter of fact, I have enough of it all. Last time I spoke with Babcock. Please let me be. Okay. That didn't go over too well. Yeah, let me pause here and take a look at this quest. Okay. I can convince him to join the council, or I can convince him to essentially go after the guards. Based off of my character's background, this might get a little violent. No, I'm here to join your cause. Thrown with orc, and half-orc after all. Hardens me to see someone's willing to be looked down upon with the rest of us. I'm not here to be looked down upon. I'm here to kill our enemies. What? Are you insane? You know they'll kill you if they get the chance. Would just have me rushing headlong into certain death? What would that accomplish? Dying like a caged animal would accomplish it even less. You cannot go gently into that good night and all that, eh? Suppose it's best be able to choose the manner of your death and have it thrust upon you. What about the innocent lives that'll be lost? Innocent? Did they do anything to stop the healer? No. No, they did not. They stood by and watched. It's time they felt your pain, I believe. Fierce hatred. 20 of my people killed. No retribution. No. Oh, Chukka doesn't like that. Yeah, that would make sense considering we're in his boss's factory. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to pause here and make sure Chukka doesn't see all of this. 1 second. Okay. Once again, time they felt your pain, I believe. 20 of my people killed. No retribution. No remorse. You're right, madame. Toronto dies tonight. We'll make the bastards pay. Death to the bourgeoisie pigs! Let's see here. Human guard, human guard. Mr. Babcock doesn't like me anymore. I wonder why. Levered machine gun. And guard's chainmail. Quality revolver. High velocity pistol. Oh, mechanized gun. Officers epee. So I'm down to 99. Reputation. Investigator of the orc riots. You're now considered an enemy of not only Tarant, but Caledon as well. Perhaps more armor is called for. Okay. Fine. But... Huge freaking machine gun. Oh. The guy said only, the guards outside would be taken care of. Oh. No, they're taking everybody out. Okay. We're going back in time. Admittedly, though, that was awful lot of fun. Here delivered a message to you from Mr. Babcock. Babcock, what does he want? Still think we can gain rights through the system? Yes, he's advised a way for you to gain rights to Union. Why should I listen to him? Or you, for that matter? Well, you could continue to hide out in the factories, I suppose. Touché. Your wit serves you well, and you do make a good point. What is Babcock selling this time? Something to put you legally beyond Wheeler's reach. Alright, you have my ear. It would be intensely gratifying to use the law against Wheeler for once, instead of the other way around. He sympathizes with the position of half-orcs and wants to fight for your rights. I see, and if it's done skillfully enough, it may work. And then what? Once he proves you have rights, you create a union. And once old Babcock might be onto something. Said Wheeler is sure to kill you if he gets the chance. Tell Babs not to worry. We'll slip out of here in the cover of night. I'll meet up with him later to plot the humiliation of Wheeler, among other things. Thank you for delivering this message to me. You're welcome. Not exactly what I was gonna go for, but you know, it's nice to have our cake and eat it too. I convinced him to escape. He'll meet with you later, he said. Splendid, splendid. Thank you oh so much for your help. You've done the city of Toronto great service. Thank you, and good day. And we gained a level. Nice. Let's see here. We can become an expert persuasionist, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Yeah. Alright, so that wasn't exactly the campaign I was expecting to do, but, you know. Not too bad. I guess, I'll be heading to Ashbury now. So, see you in the next town. Okay, we are now back in the town of Ashbury, where we want to go. As soon as the game stops loading, to this little town or shack over here. Halcyon's peace to you, sister. I greet you in goodness. Greetings, sir. May I ask your name? I am William Thorndrop. Hey, you're the firearms master. Could you train me? That was once my title, but since joining the Order, it's no longer a part of my life. Order? What order? I'm a member of the Halcyon Order. We are a peaceful, non-violent sect. I've not heard of your order. Can you tell me more? It would be my pleasure. The Halcyon Order is a small movement, and our belief system is simple. We focus on the truth that all sentient beings were created to dwell together in peace and harmony. Violence, anger, deception, greed. All things are foreign to our true pacifistic nature and should be avoided at all costs. You're a peaceful group. Not many like that these days. The Halcyon Order believes that a peaceful being dwells deep within each individual. One needs only to simplify and calm their life to allow its emergence. My life was once violent, full of greed and deception. But when I gave my penance and simplified my life, my own Halcyon emerged. Gave penance for what? I was once quite a menace. For many years I cared none but myself, living each day through greed, gluttony, and violence. At one time I was the best you could find with a gun or a weapon, and sadly, I loved to prove that I was the best. At one time, what happened? As a penance for my sins, I ensured that I never harmed another. I removed my ability to fire a weapon. Shows you his hands. Each has had the index and center digits removed. By the gods, man, what have you done to yourself? How'd you ever manage to do that to yourself? My brothers the Odors were kind enough to assist me with their removal. They ensured the knives were not overly sharp, so through my penance I would feel the pain of those I had hurt. I had been at peace since their removal. Your order seems quite harsh. I'm sorry that you're disturbed by my actions. Please, be at peace. I must depart. Arms training. Don't you believe that was a bit extreme? Help me! Help me! Help me, William! You've got to help me! What are you going on about? Calm down a moment. What seems to be the trouble? It's my wife! They've taken her! Please, you must save her! Who has her? Where? The Willenberger gang. They found you, William. Who has found him? What are you going on about? Here, they gave me a letter to deliver with William. You must save her. Let me see that letter. Thorndrop, I've searched far to locate you. Coward! Now is the time to pay for evil deeds. You took the life of my brother. I shall take yours. Come to the old barn outside of town. The time of your atonement has come. If you choose to ignore me, the woman dies. Jessup Wilbecker. Halcyon's peace. Listen to this, Thorndrop. We'll read Willenbecker's letter aloud. No, what are we to do? Edward Willenbecker and his gangs are one of the toughest groups of gunfighters that ever existed. What do they want with you? I was drunk. His brother, Daryl, came sauntering up to me and challenged me to a shootout. He was so cocky and full of himself, he even went as far as to throw a drink in my face. That did it. I was so angry I just whipped out my pistol and shot him down where he stood. Oh, so much for a fair fight. Poor kid never had a chance. Worst part is, when I sobered up, I discovered he was just a kid. I guess he thought he would make a name of himself by taking me out. Probably figured I'd be an easy target drunk. What a fool. And you've been running from Edward ever since? No, I had no idea they were looking for me. I couldn't live with myself after Daryl's death. Became tormented, tortured, more drunk, more violent with each passing day. I can understand how that would affect you. Brothers of the Halcyon Order found me passed out in front of their monastery. They took me in, sobered me up, and showed me the true path of redemption and peace. I guess Willenbecker didn't think to look for me in a monastery. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be the first place they would check. What am I gonna do? Willenbecker never felt satisfied just killing me now. His revenge won't be sated. He'll kill Miss Rowland for sure. Well, I could save her. You? Well, you're a firearms expert, are you not? You may be able to beat them. I'm not sure, though. They're a tough group. You would have to kill all of them for it to end. Oh, no. I'll do it, but you must agree to train me if I succeed. Training? Can't even hold a weapon, nor am I allowed to assist in violence. Then I guess Miss Rowland will die. One more for your conscience. No, please. I cannot have the death of another on my hands. I could not bear it. Please, I need your help. If you agree to train me, I'll help you. Otherwise, sorry to have to do this to you, but I must insist on training. But my vows... are your vows worth more than her innocent life? I will agree with your terms. Go, save her. If you succeed, I will train you. You have made the better choice. You will see. Yeah, you've got to kind of strong-arm him into doing this, which isn't great, but it's the only way to become a firearms master. Anyway, next time, we do another rescue mission. Have a good one, folks.